I know you're from out of town. Where from?
Say Nashville.
Say Nashville. Got it.
Los Angeles, Nashville.
Okay. Just kind of making your way this way?
I was in Los Angeles just for like past year.
Okay.
People ask me all the time.
I found out that I don't have my debit card after I ordered a drink, so that's fun. I'm just gonna die of embarrassment here, and then do that every week from now until the end of this show, apparently. It's fun.
Free drink card, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you get specific things with the drink ticket.
Kris likes energy drinks with his.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of that, the door person's not going to be here till 7:45.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There's something happened, I don't know what.
Yeah, there's a
Can you guys check the mics for me real quick?
Absolutely.
Check. Hello. Charlie Mike. Chris Mike Shockman Phillips.
Oh, both of those sound great. Those are good. Okay, that's 1. And 2. And then I'll lose my phone. That's 3. That's 3.
Okay, cool.
And then biggity that.
That one should be on.
Should be. And yet, nothing. Wait, talking, into things. This is
Oh, I see what's going on. Hold on.
23.
Yeah, hold on. Let me mute it. They got plugged into the wrong thing.
Just something else.
Okay.
What about now? Yeah!
So before we start, we hit record on this.
Okay.
When you come out for comedians, you just check it. It should only be like 30 minutes. You just check that the red light is going, and if not, just press the tiny red button on the side.
And there's not something I can touch to reset the 30 while I'm out here.
No, you gotta.
I gotta wait for it to go out and then start back up. Okay, that'll be fun.
So it should.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Should only be like 2 times that you have to do it. Start it 20 minutes.
Right, I'm like, we'll see how we round on the side.
Yeah.
After that first half hour. So we'll get the hour.
I think you start hiring somebody to be here just the button.
Yeah, that's fine. Patrick, just so you know what you're doing. You're just gonna be going up at the beginning here. I mean, we're gonna kick everything off, say hello to everybody, and we're just gonna bring you up. You're gonna be on the center mic there. Give me 7. Who do you want to lead?
Like 2 minutes left.
Okay. And then really you're just coming right back out here.
Actually, I think you to another show right after.
Right, you start the playlist.
I don't actually.
Yeah, because out of it, this is the first time we've ever had somebody do a guest spot, and I was like, I can't keep it here the whole 2 hours. So,
What's 2 hours?
yeah, because we kick off at 8. Yeah, that's why it's a whole podcast, buddy. People are like, you got room? And I was like, sure.
Well, you must be a pretty popular podcast if you can get people to come out and watch it.
We're gonna see that part through and see how
Is
that
this your
goes.
first time?
This is our, what is it, April 4th? This is our 4th one. It's usually between like 16 and 20, which is not bad. But like 12 of those are Charlie's coworkers, and we're gonna see how many of them they come to in a row. We're just trying. If there's nobody here, then there's nobody here, and that's, what was gonna happen when we were doing it all. My hope is to make some money back, but you do what you can.
Right.
Did it work last time? My songs.
No, I was just
Yeah, it doesn't
Surprised. I think it was the first part that comes to mind. That like somebody reached out to be on it from outside. I was like, cool. People have heard of it. That's nice.
It's also a CPAX website.
Yes.
No, every single person.
That's what you should do. 100%. That's why we put this shit on there, is so that people know who to reach out to. No, I love it. I'm booked through June right now, and I'm like, this is way better than I thought I was gonna do.
Monday night of June, get all the best comics.
Well, that's funny. You don't think I'm fighting 3 other shows right now?
Right.
Fucking Portland.
Yeah, it's just
I don't know. I had a positive last month, and I feel really good about that. I honestly, I really do like the 3 people I've got this month. Did you look into it all?
I didn't see who it was.
Okay. Rachelle, Cochran, Dawn Gavitte, and then Amanda Lynn are the 3 I've got.
Oh, Amanda, I did her show this weekend.
Nice. No, I think you're thinking Amanda Arm. Did she have long hair?
I don't know. I did Amanda's show this weekend. I can't remember which Amanda it was. No, I did work for her.
You're talking Macronutrient, right?
Yeah, it worked perfectly last time we did it on the show. Still think that. She did a show at the Sanctuary opening.
I thought Amanda, no, maybe I'm wrong about which one I was
Nice,
thinking.
yeah. We do the same thing. We're cue you on the.
But that was the right show. The flyers
Or
were
just play one of them or whatever.
Yeah, the intro, and then we get that first.
Oh yeah, the first one when you start.
Okay.
Yeah, it's perfect right now. Thank you.
Well, what the fuck, Amanda? Why haven't I been on there?
See, we'll have sex in that place.
Oh, I know. No, I've been there for not comedy. Yeah. I know what it's for. I want to do there. I want to do the thing where I make people laugh while they're orgasming, though. That's like honestly, if in the middle of my furry bits, there's not at least one person jacking off, I'm gonna feel offended. I want to do that show so bad. My name is Kris Cox. Why haven't I been on that show? It's
Oh,
fun.
this is already zoomed in a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, the turnout in that place is always great. It's because even if you're bad, they're still gonna have a great night. There's no reason for them not to show up.
Well, there's only 2 beds in that place.
Oh yeah, yeah. You make it. Yeah. With some planing and some sanding and some leather, hopefully. Like, we got tack that shit. You don't want slizzard in the dick.
And some cushions to like your legs face down on
For
the
sure,
plank
you
of
want to
wood.
get a nice comfortable.
Just take a massage table and cut a hole in it.
Again, I feel like y'all are seriously underestimating what splinters do, but that's
Oh,
fine.
you sand it.
Yeah.
The hole comfortable.
What's that called?
Counter. Wait, that's a hole. Counter.
I don't think you're right, but I'm just
I learned that from I watched this drum guy on YouTube. And he like makes holes and symbols and some things. Remember to like counter and fill it and down all over or something. That's what a whole symbol starting to crack. Actually, you put if there's a crack in the middle, you put the hole on either side. Soft crack. Even then, I had to crack the symbol. You're from Nashville. What do you do? A lot of work. You know how to count the staging level? It comes out of both sides of the house. A lot of it. Where's that? It's like the mac and cheese balls are on you.
I just feel bad because I made that guy pour a drink already and then walked away. I was like, no, I can't. I feel bad now. This is what happens just not where I put it though.
Yeah.
It's not in like the one place I know it to be.
Yeah.
damn it, Past Charlie, why are you so prepared?
So Charlie, you're not a comic. Not officially, no. I just do, but I call myself the producer. I just put together this podcast. I do another podcast. You go on stage? Yeah. He's the co-host. I did the shirt stuff.
Somebody has to have all the knowledge. I just know the people.
Is this on Spotify?
Yeah, Spotify, YouTube. You need to watch the whole thing on YouTube, which if you're going to cut out early, I'm going to recommend. Because we just can't stand it. Like last month, I sat down in my garage and I used brightly colored duct tape to seal
Who's doing the door tonight?
the real dust. And then
Well, so I was gonna say, I've already had
I was like,
last month
so
the show.
an umbrella into my stand, but here's yours, here's yours, here's yours.
It's 7
The first person to open an umbrella into the wind, it's time to start snapping. After you just watch 3 people who have no idea what to do, and it's very fake. You just call it. Oh yeah. I was downstairs for I think 2 hours wrapping them up. Yeah, it comes undone a lot faster if you plan it right. And truly it had. She fucking just wrapped it around her arm and just counted it. And I was like, yeah, I made it super easy. And then Sharon was the only one that was like, do you have anything to cut this with? And we did. We brought one pair of scissors in case somebody asked that. I was like, here you go, they're yours. And then he still didn't even open the umbrella until after the show ended. They did not open it up. You still can, it's up on YouTube. That's what I mean. I'm like, we try to do a gaming section at the end of all of these. The first one was a game we made up called Alaska Man, Florida Man, Arizona Man, where we read off headlines and you've got to guess where the offending person is from. Okay, Don. Thank you. You're doing 10 minutes. When do you want the light? And then really it's just gonna be when you go up, fill in the scene. I honestly think I'm gonna do it Rachelle, you, and Amanda.
So why not?
Yeah, I figured because they've both been on the teacher show, right?
Okay.
Amanda and Rachelle as well. Okay.
Some of my first shows in Portland were
Patrick here, Okay, that's not bad.
Can you adjust it at all? Is it?
I'm like, are we? We're doing this wrong, Charlie.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go up there. You're gonna come back.
Okay.
Yeah, just bear in mind that like most of these people are going to be taller than I am, so there is that to take into account.
That's true. Can you walk a little bit to the left and then a little to the right?
Just see how much range we got.
Yeah, you're not afraid from there.
But that still gives you like.
They're using it for
here
a
to
camera.
like here, essentially.
That's actually going to go out.
Can I go through safely?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this is going to go out.
That's fine.
Here's a.
Yeah, so that's the back of the rubber thing. Heard that.
Nah, you're great. Here?
Yeah.
Bickety bouncing. Are you?
Please, I just switched back because there was nothing on there.
the alarms, not the.
Oh, yeah, it's on.
We're good? Okay. Also, hi, Joey.
What's up? Oh. Joey, can you be at the table and watch the camera? Okay. I won't say it. Oh, that's. Thank you. Perfect. Can you? I zoomed it in. Can you check the screen and see if that looks okay? Yeah. And on the lens itself, if you look at the top, see where it's pointing to like 100 or whatever. You turn that so it's pointing at 18. Or I know.
Look, I'm used to doing this for somebody who's a lot shorter than other people are, and I just accept that. I want to thank the both of you for coming out tonight. We're going to kick off around 8. I say, not knowing what time it is. Oh yeah, 8 minutes from now, that sounds right. Perfect. If there's nobody in these seats, we might wait a little bit longer, but don't worry, we'll be plenty entertaining.
Get the process.
I know, it's kind of old, you know. I used to date, we're not I mean, I'm in Alaska, so that's a lot of that. Every now and again.
Hi. Hello. Abby.
Just to kind of give you a rundown, we're going to kick off around 8-ish. This is Patrick. He's from out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He's a so we're going to go up and do like 7 up top, and then come back down here. So the rest of you and I love that all of you wanted to make it up at times. It's working for me. Exactly. I'll do it.
No.
Whatever you need. You know, I'm a real accommodating host where I can.
Ask. No? Is that a solid no?
Yeah, it will work for them. Only the break was but I'm pretty good. So. Yep. We're gonna see it. I'm glad. It's gonna be fun no matter what. And that's the right? I felt like we created our own shows together.
I mean, it's 8:07, but yeah. Do it. Now it's just in the back speakers.
Testing. Yes.
We got people.
Hi, I saw you last night at that our sports page. Yeah, yes.
You just check the camera. What's the time? Can you see? So it'll go in about 10 minutes. Okay. Well, why don't you press the red button now and then press it again? It's going to take a minute to save that. Maybe 5 or so minutes. Not very much. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, thanks for everything, man. Okay. 2 more minutes.
I didn't even mean to do that just as the song was ending. That's perfect.
Wow. Great timing.
Okay, that's fine. I just walked 2 people. That's fine.
Kris comes on stage. Everybody empties the seats.
It's been 3 whole seconds. I'm killing it, guys. Thanks for coming out.
New record.
Each and every one of you are beautiful human beings, and I appreciate you for coming out here. There are going to be 3 comedians on this stage. Every one of them is very happy that you're here to laugh. Because if you don't, you know, suicide rates are high in our profession. Anyway.
Damn.
I only lightly threaten my audience. It's fine. I do want to thank Kelly's Olympian for letting us say all this weird shit into microphones every month.
We appreciate you.
All right, hang on. In case you have not been to like a live show in a while, I know the pandemic is a huge thing. When we thank the club, it is usually preferred that people clap. It's nice to, we're trying to get some like rapport going here. I'm gonna explain the whole thing, it's great. I love all of you. No, seriously. Thanks so much for Ryan and Kelly's Olympian for having us out here tonight. There you go. Sick. We just had to hit a reset button. We're great. All right. I'm Kris. This is my co-host, Charlie.
Hi, Kris.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi there.
We come out here once a month, and we bring 3 fantastic comedians up on stage. Each of them is going to do 10 minutes of material up top. I'm going to lightly take notes. I say lightly because I am both high and drunk, so we're going to see what I remember at the end of this. And then we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about whatever comes to mind. If I've done anything correctly, some of these things will circle back to the things they mentioned in their sets. We're going to see how that part goes. Towards the end, we do like to play a bunch of fun games. Before you ask, no, none of the people that are going to be trapped on stage with me know what our game is this week. So we're all going to learn together. It's going to be great. Thanks. Thanks to Ryan, thanks to Kelly's, thanks to us, thanks to all these comedians, and most importantly, thanks to all of you. And I think that honestly kind of kicks off what we're about here. We're going to go ahead and let... Are we doing the thing?
Yeah, Ryan's going to play the intro song as soon as you cue him.
I let somebody make a theme song for us, and it makes me cry sometimes, so now you're all going to listen to it. Ryan, if you would. Can we turn it up a little? See, turn it up. There we go. Perfect. Again, thank you all so much for being out here. I'll admit that is mostly for the YouTube video. Look, guys, we're gonna honestly spend, I think, most of this beginning part just getting to know each other.
Getting to know you.
Oh, points. Look, I see that we've got basically one swath of people that aren't on this show. So guess what the important part of the crowd is right now?
That's the fun corner over there.
Yeah.
Not that you aren't the fun corner on this side too. We're shut.
No, fuck you, Joey. No. Look, again, I'm Kris. This is Charlie.
Yes.
Can I get some names? Who's in? Sure. John. All right. What's up, John? Now look, one of the things you may have heard is that we do like to touch on mental health on this podcast. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Joey. I'm gonna traumatize some people real quick. It's fine. Look, ever since the pandemic hit, we just do like to touch in on how the people are doing. And just remember, this is recorded and does go out on Spotify. If you don't have a sticker yet, we have one for you that you can scan and listen to all 80-something episodes of this weird shit.
Oh, there he goes. This is how we're doing. We're out of practice.
I want to point out that every show we've ever done, okay, I alert the audience to the fact that we are not professionals.
Yeah.
That is true more now than it ever has been. And I, again, thank you all for showing up for this. I'll get to that. Leave it alone. We're not talking about that right now. What we're talking about is how John is doing. I'm clearly in the middle of a nightmare. John, how are you doing? That's not what I fucking wanted to hear, John. No, life is just good for you right now, though, yeah? Awesome. I found out I'm getting fired at the end of the
Kris is like one of those friends. He's going to ask first, so he seems a little more polite when he brings up his problem.
To be fair, that's because I spent 10 years getting really drunk at parties and not asking first.
Okay, all right.
Turns out people like that less.
That's fair. Yeah, you gotta at least like broach the subject, like, oh, how are you? You know.
No, I think the funnest thing here is that if I had started first and then asked John how he's doing, he would have said nothing. Because nobody ever wants to go second after you're like, oh, my life is in shambles. Which is dumb. You know what that means, Charlie? That means that these people are also playing the my life is worse than yours game, okay? Which means that I shouldn't feel as bad about always winning it. No?
Yeah, no.
Look, guys, I've got a brand of humor. I'm trying for self-deprecating. It's going a little too dark, and that's fine. We're all getting there.
There's always that point where people are like, but that's a bummer. I don't care. Like, not I don't care, but it's like,
I like how Charlie's trying to advocate for the audience right now. No, the audience gives a shit about you. These people who have never met you for sure care.
No. I'm the problem.
Yeah, no, we're fine. Everything's fine. John, I'm genuinely happy that your life is going well. I mean, what's a good day for you, honestly? Like right now, you go outside, sun is, what, shining? Not shining? You live in the Pacific Northwest. This might be a choice for you. Oh, shit! Well, thanks doubly for stopping in.
Wow.
Hell yeah!
We love that.
Hell yeah! Welcome, John.
Well, now he definitely gets a sticker.
Yeah, now that we put you in the spotlight, where are you from? Los Angeles. Okay. You know, all of these people really hope you're not here to stay.
I was just in Los Angeles on an 8-hour layover from Mexico. It was horrible. So, you know. Like after you go to every store on the concourse one time, and then you go back like the second time, you're like, oh, you know, maybe that one-time magazine, the Bad Bunny special, I really needed to read that. Maybe, you know, okay, I'll get it this.
I believed in you. I believed in you entirely. No, Charlie here just fucking came back from Mexico.
Yeah, I did.
Honestly, good for you.
It was good for me, I think, maybe.
Yeah, it makes the shirt make sense.
Yeah. No, I wanted to really get across that I'm in a party mood.
This is Charlie in a party mood, ladies and gentlemen. He is not kidding.
I want to sit behind a computer and listen to comedians. Dance for my amusement.
To be fair, Charlie was the drummer for a band for a long time.
Yeah, I like to sit in the back and barely interact. That's
So if you were an introvert and you're looking for fun ways to get out on a stage without ever having to talk to somebody, be a drummer.
Yeah.
And then don't let your dumbass friend talk you into being their co-host for a podcast. Because I'm pretty sure this is Charlie's least favorite part of the month. Yeah, we're just going to sit in that. I thought you had this, Charlie. Look.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
Look, here's what's going to happen, though, okay? We all saw that I made a big boo-boo at the beginning of this set.
Yes.
So I am going to go get some napkins and shit and clear this up because I do want to bring other people onto this stage. So in the meantime, Charlie, I need you to entertain these people.
Oh, no.
Do you have this?
Maybe.
I believe in you.
Can you...
See? 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 Are we going to do this again? Are you people comfortable with chanting? I know that's a strange question from someone who looks like this, but are you comfortable with chants? I know this guy is, but like the rest of you.
No.
Look, all I want is Charlie, 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 Charlie. For the 6 people inside, it's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Were we trying to keep that going while the whole time we were gone? Is that...
No, I wanted
all
you to have energy and life. I'm going to abandon you now, like my parents did. But
Can you get a wet floor sign, Kris? I don't want people to slip on it. I know it's a carpet. Yeah, I just went to Mexico. It was a great time. Little town on the east coast of Baja Peninsula, Sea of Cortez. Absolutely beautiful. Anybody else been traveling lately? Go anywhere? I suggest it. I highly recommend it. Please. I mean, it's so life affirming almost to like go somewhere where it's not just raining and cold constantly, and you're like, blue sky, whoa. Because I was gone and people were like, it's snowing here in Washington and Portland. People are like, I'm like, snow? Yeah, it's like the third winter kind of thing. You know how it is. Some people like to get away from the bad weather here and go to like worse weather, like on purpose. Like, yeah, let me go to Antarctica. That's gonna be fun. Oh, okay. We have so many people traveling here. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's nice and wet. Yeah. But I did
especially on this stage.
yeah, right here. Yeah, I did get out of my car and I was like, man, pine trees though. The smell of pine trees, the smell of as opposed to just desert, it is nice. It is a nice change of pace.
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna be honest. Living out here in the Pacific Northwest is weird for me. I'm used to a far more interesting sky. I grew up in Alaska. So I'm used to looking up and being like, oh cool, it's sometimes green and pink and blue and purple. And that's fun, and there's a lot of cool things up there. And then I came here, and I looked up, and I was like, oh, that's black. That's empty. You people are fucking this up. And I think I'm right.
Yeah, it was nice in Mexico. A lot less light pollution. I did some star picture, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
got to see some stars. It was cool. But there was this guy, because the town where my family actually has a house, a bunch of other people from America and Canada have built houses down there. And this guy had built this house across the street, and he's got 50 lights on the outside of his house that are just on full blast 24 hours a day. And I'm like, okay, so I can get half the sky, I can see the stars, and then this guy just a beam of light into the sky. I'm like, okay, great.
So, okay, now that you're not in that country anymore, how long did it take before you started breaking every one of those lights with a hammer? See, Charlie and I differ, as I like to solve problems. Right now, I feel like the main problem we have is that Charlie and I are the only people you're interacting with.
Yeah.
So I want to ask an important question here. Are you guys ready for your first fucking comedian? Yeah! You're goddamn right you are. Nah, he left, so it's you. Sick. Look, your next homie's been doing shit all over town. If you haven't found her on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok yet, you definitely should. Also, go ahead and Spotify the name Dirty Racket for your own entertainment. Please welcome to this fine stage the one, the only Rachelle Cochran!
The wet spot, watch out.
Olympian, how are we? Thanks for coming, John and Mr. Michigan. You're visiting here as like a vacation, like you booked this months ago, and you were like, I would love to visit Portland, Oregon in the middle of April. I'm so sorry. Next time you gotta hit me up and I will tell you when to come visit Portland, Oregon. It's not during this time. It is goddamn miserable right now. I have wanted to walk into the ocean. What? I have just wanted to, I'm so miserable, I don't even want to be here right now. I want to walk into the ocean and die because it's so miserable here. That's what I was trying to say. What coast did you partly see? Cannon Beach, Seaside, Garibaldi, Gearhart. Fuck yeah, nice job. Well done. Well, welcome. Cape Flattery. I've never been. It sounds very complimentary. See what I did there? I'm a comedian. I'm quick like that. Oh my God. Are you guys here on a date? What's your story? Oh, nice. Nice. Where do you work together as coworkers? Fuck yeah. I love spas. I've actually never been to a spa. I am gonna go. You've inspired me. Is it like you jump into a cold bath and then a hot bath kind of spa? That is what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll hit you up. Do you guys do 2-on-1 sometimes? Bye, Kris. I'm just kidding. Well, welcome. Awesome. Okay, crowd work check. So delighted to be here. I love Kelly's Olympian. My parents think that sending me to public school turned me gay. I guess it's contagious. Did you hear? You're gay now. Homo. But unfortunately, little do they know, it's because they let me watch the movie Aliens with Sigourney Weaver growing up. You know what I'm talking about? Sigourney Weaver and that wife beater, hubba hubba hubba. Yeah, can't get enough of that. Like, I would have done anything to have been that alien trapped on that spaceship. You know, just, love me, please. Anybody love me? Anybody. I will say though, seeing Sigourney Weaver with a flamethrower completely destroyed me because they don't have anything like that on the categories of Pornhub. Yeah, they got that tentacle porn, I guess, but I have ADHD and all those arms are like going to different places and it's so distracting, you know? Can't keep up with what arm is going to what hole. So many arms and so many holes. God damn it. Anybody into tentacle porn? Was that you, Dawn? Who wooed? I'm just kidding, Dawn. You know, don't knock it till you try it. You never know. But, speaking of tentacles, I learned a lot about octopuses lately. I think they're really cool. Did you all know that there's this octopus that can rip its dick off and throw it at a female octopus so she can inseminate herself? Can you imagine if that's how you found out your main hang was cheating on you? Like, what the fuck? Is that Trevor's dick right now? Like, what the fuck is that, Stacy? You know what, Stacy? Fuck you. You can take this dick right here and go fuck yourself with that one too. Trevor's dick. What the fuck, Stacy? Fucking wild, right? Did you know that? Me neither. Octopus are wild. That's how the lesbian octopus like to breed, or the lickalotopus is what they're called. I'm sorry, that joke is so dumb. As a lesbian, I'm ashamed of even telling that joke. But octopuses, I think they definitely get involved in the most orgies, am I right? Like with that many arms, you're like specifically designed for group activities, you know what I mean? And each arm has suckers on them that can taste and feel So forget about 50 Shades of Grey. It's like 8 tentacles of sucking and fucking, baby. Yeah. This is my impression of an octopus saying its safe word at a sex party. That was ink. Octopus don't talk. Do you get it? All right. Killing it with this octopus bit, baby. My whole life I've been like really attracted to older women. I'm not sure what that's about. But they're smart and sexy. They know what they want. It's usually not me. But apparently calling them mommy still doesn't make them love you. Wah. Wah, wah, wah. Some men like to be called daddy in the bedroom, but I've discovered very quickly that no woman likes to be called mommy in the bedroom. You know, yeah, you like that, mommy? Yeah, you just don't like some creepy, horny baby or something? Like, yeah, you like that? Shut up and put your nipple in my mouth. Oh, I'm coming in my diaper. Oh. Is that too far? Creepy, horny baby. Last time I called a woman mommy in the bedroom. She tucked me in, she put a binky in my mouth, and then she read me a bedtime story about a princess who never comes. There was no happy ending in that fairy tale. I guess it's true what they say, though. You can't have your MILF and eat it too. Okay, I got a groan on that one. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it all. Learn from my mistakes. Do not call a woman mommy in the bedroom, otherwise she'll be calling you an Uber home. Destination, get the fuck out of here, you creepy, horny baby. No, one time I did call a woman mommy, and she got so pissed, she just looked at me and she was like, Rachelle, you call me mommy one more time, you're gonna have to find a new therapist. Fine, Sharon, you win. Here's your $20 copay. Are we drinking tonight? You guys getting fucking crunk on a Monday after spa? Did you guys go to work today? Hell yeah, are your hands tired? Do your hands get tired anymore? I was gonna say, your hands look thick. Yeah, they look like you could like strangle an ox with those hands. Hell yeah. Well, good, I'm glad to hear that. I massaged my girlfriend for like 3 minutes and I have a cramp and it's like rigor mortis for like an hour. So, mad respect. Thank you for doing what you do. Did you know that a massage, correct me if I'm wrong, prolongs your life by like, regular massages by like 5 years, right? Am I making that up? Yeah, head them up if you want to prolong your life by, what did I say, 10 years? All right. My girlfriend, she's great. She's British, she's very smart, very sexy. She's 13 years older than me. Thank you. I got one. It's really cool. Like, she can name all the members of the Beatles, and I can help us come together. Right now. Over me. Thank you so much. But yeah, I like drinking. I'm actually 8 months sober today though. Yes, thank you. Feels so good. Really boring, but it feels good. I am doing all the other drugs though. I really like to partake in hallucinogenics. Thank you. Yeah, I'll tell you what though. The people who do not like them are the passengers in my car. They don't care for them at all. But I have to remind them, you know, you will only truly make it to your destination after you put in the work on the inside, you know? Thank you, Charlie. Do you fuck with mushrooms? Looking at that shirt, sure looks like you do.
You know, I've never done mushrooms, but...
Have you not? Charlie.
I'm sorry.
Next time you can't get away to where did you go? The Sea of Cortez?
Yeah, Mexico.
Take some mushrooms and sit in your bathtub, and you will be in the Sea of Cortez. That's what I do. When I can't afford a trip, I just go, okay, 5 grams of mushrooms. Let's go on that trip. I like to do mushrooms around my family because church is so goddamn boring, you know? And it's really fun when Jesus is waving back at you. Just kidding, he can't wave back. He's nailed to a cross because he died for your sins. Not for mine because I don't sin. Just kidding. Okay. I'm doing, oh, did you light me yet, Kris? Oh, okay, cool. I've got 80 more minutes. No, I'll end with this one. I tell a lot of jokes about being gay, because newsflash, I am a homosexual. And during this one show, a man stood up and was like, "Oh my God, you're gay?" And then he walked out. And that is my coming out story. My dad still comes to my shows, but it's a little weird at times. So no, thank you. I've been Rachelle. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Keep it going for Rachelle Cochran, everybody. This is always a fun thing for me, is figuring out, well, really waiting to see which seat they choose to take. Because there's a selfish answer. And then there's the, oh, I'm gonna let everybody sit down answer. I want you to know, there's no wrong answer. It just lets me know how you're doing today.
It's more lazy than selfish. Like going all the way over there just felt like a longer walk than just this one, you know. But I will sit wherever you need me to.
No,
I also just want to be close to you, Kris.
Aww.
So call me selfish, Kris. Selfishly want to be next to you. And Charlie, of course. You too, Charlie.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, that's fine. Look, I'm just saying, Charlie also got a chant like 3 times last month, so his ego's probably full. Look, did I start all of those chants? No, actually, Adam started at least one of those.
Yeah, it was Adam.
For sure. Look, there's going to be more people
Does
coming
anybody
up.
ever chant for you, Kris?
It has not happened yet.
Kris! We better stop.
Did you hear how no one did it? It's fine.
Here's what I figured out from last time, because we did several chants for several people, and the best chants are for people with 2 syllables in their name.
2-syllable names are chant worthy. They get the crowd going. Kris doesn't do it. I'd have to finally get the comedians of Portland to accept me as a Topher Cox, and it turns out that doesn't work well. So,
What? You were trying to go by Topher Cox at one time?
I did for about a year of my life, try to go by the name Topher before somebody said it back to me.
I think you should be grateful that didn't stick, Kris.
You say that, but nobody fucking chants. Look.
But your Topher Cox sounds like a part of your body that would stick, you know. Oh no, my Topher Cox. Oh God, I landed right on my Topher Cox last night. Oh, that's...
Points, Charlie. Fucking points. I want to point out, Charlie keeps trying to tell us that he is not a comedian, and then he comes up here and he does shit like this.
Can I just say, that's totally out of respect, because I understand how much work comedians put into write and stuff, and I do none of that work. I just come up here and do this.
Charlie, I do an open mic on a weekly basis, and I can tell you exactly how much thought goes into most 7-minute long fucking sets. And I guarantee you put more in than they do.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
No argument from over here. I want to point that out. She didn't step in at all. She was like, nah, that's right.
No, you're probably right. I feel like Charlie spends a lot of time writing.
I'm doing something. I don't know.
Writing.
Yeah.
Look, guys, are you ready for your next comedian?
Yeah!
Thank you. We're going to keep this rocking and rolling. Honestly, your next comedian is mostly on the show because when I was on one with him, he was just nice to me. And that, as it turns out, will get you booked. So, be nice to people. It'll work out. Let's bring this dapper fucking gentleman to the stage. The one, the only, Don Gavitte!
Yeah, Don!
I can be instructed. It's fine.
So, hey folks, yeah, I'm Don Gavitte. I just wanted Kris to stay up here for a little while because we're kind of dressed pretty similar.
Don't make me go get my hat from the car.
And I just want you to know, how old are you?
32.
32. So here's a man who's about 6 years away from a fedora.
No. I have 6 of them.
Oh, see?
I said, don't make me go get my hat from the car.
Because he's got the chin beard. So the next step, it's the next step. Just be brave, young man. Be brave. It's the way to go.
Don, because you told me to sit up here, I'm going to interrupt you for a second. I'm going to let you in on a fun story here.
Please.
Rachelle may in fact remember this, and so might Amanda. I tried for 4 years to wear fedoras in Portland comedy, and I didn't get booked at all.
Yeah.
And I stopped wearing them.
Yeah.
And the next week, I was on 8 shows.
Technically, you can't wear them until you're 48.
That's my problem.
That's
I'm not
the
as old
rule.
on the outside as they think
I didn't
am.
start. I didn't start until I was 51. Because nobody pays attention to 51-year-old men. So you can just put a hat on and disappear. Rachelle, I just want to thank you for naming the octopi in your joke, Trevor and Stacy. That is the funniest thing I've heard in a while. Every time I see an octopus from now on, I go, there goes Trevor. Yeah, that just feels right. That just feels right. So, folks from Detroit, you've seen some shit. Yeah, welcome to Portland. We got plenty too. Yeah, we're Detroity right now. We really are. But you guys are coming back. You've torn down half the city, and now you're building back the other third of it, right? That's pretty much how it's going over there. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I'm one of the older comics in this scene. I don't have jokes about the porn I watch or the categories I like. I don't have anything like that. I'm more into YouTube car repair videos. That's what I'm into. Detroit knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, give me 7 minutes cleaning the fuel injectors on a 98 Honda. Yeah, that's my speed right there. One time I did a whole 22 minutes changing the starter on a 2003 Taurus. That was fucking hot. The starter on those things is underneath the oil filter. You gotta take the oil filter off first. It gets nasty. It really does. It's pretty sweet. My wife saw my search history. She would much rather have seen porn. She really would. We don't even own a Taurus. It's getting weird. I gotta stop. Yeah, I'm a dad of 2 adult children. I do this at night. And I've been teaching high school for 30 years. Oh, thank you. Yeah. They still got Detroit, the high school still in Detroit? Or did they close them all? They got like 4 left? There's a few. No, they closed a whole bunch of schools there. They closed like half the school district. Yeah, it was a mess. Yeah, you could buy a school for like $35. Yeah, it's true. You could buy that building across the street for $35. But there's people in it. They don't want to leave. They don't want to go anywhere. Yeah, but no, now with this trifecta in my life, I've reached a singularity. I really have. I now spend every waking hour talking at people who are high. That's all I do. That's all I do. Kitchen table, a bar somewhere, my classroom, same thing. Don't need a Google Calendar, same thing every day. How many people are a little high right now? Some people are a little high right now, but I gotta say I'm disappointed. On a show that advertises smoking, my first period economics class on Friday was a lot higher than this. Oh shit, man, 8:30, they're ready to go. Bake out, go to G's class, right? This ain't Detroit. Let's do it. Yeah, no, it's a weird time. It's a weird time in my family. My son just moved out. Yeah. He is no longer in the house, and I gotta tell you, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for this emotionally. There is an emptiness inside of me since he left that I'm sorry. It's just, You got to understand, he took the bong. He did. He took it. He took the bong. He took the dab rig. He took the vaporizer. He took the fucking emergency bong in the garage. That was just seemed cruel and spiteful. You know, I half expected to go out there, see a fresh eighth, everything clean, right? Little note, love you so much, Pop. Here's one last setup. Nothing. He texts me, you know, the car's making a funny noise, you want to help me with it? Are we still going to that game next week? I'm just fucking ghosting him at this point. He's dead to me. I mean, I raised a stoner, not a monster. Leave you Papa some glass, what's wrong with you? Yeah, you know, now that he's out of the house, I give random dad advice to 20-somethings I see in the neighborhood. No, this works. This works for me, it works for the neighborhood. The other day I saw a young man, he was walking down the street, I'm like, hey, come here. You know there's no such thing as craft vodka, right? And he's like, yeah, thanks, neighborhood dad. I'm like, that's right, neighborhood dad, I'm here to help. Smirnoff, Grey Goose, just buy what's on sale, kid. Avoid shit in plastic bottles, but just buy what's on sale, it's vodka. Right? You know, I gotta do it, look at me, I'm just that guy. I'm that guy that helps you park. Right? I'm the one that gets behind you and goes, come on, cut the wheel, you got it right here, let's do it. Kids like that when I do that for them, yeah. Especially ladies love that. They lock the doors, they fucking hate that, they really do. They assume the position with the key, you know. I'm neighborhood dad, I'm here to help, you know, they don't want it. One time I had a kid tell me, hey neighborhood dad, I heard about you. My car parallel parks itself. I'm like, stop it, kid. I got a fancy car, too. My car's got a CD player. I know all about fancy cars. Detroit knows what I'm talking about. The fancy one where you could put like 6 in at once, right? Yeah, you know, I did save a life the other day, though. I did. Saw a young man, dressed real sharp, Friday night. Went up to him, put my arm around him. I said, you know, when someone says their herpes is asymptomatic, it's still herpes. He's like, I don't want to have this talk. I'm like, we're having it, right? I held on for about a block and a half. We had a good talk. He got on the bus. I don't think he was originally planning on getting on the bus, but got on the bus, gave him a salute when he went by. Kind of reminded me of Kris a little bit, actually. Good-looking kid. Would look better with a hat, but a good-looking kid. I'm at that age where there's nothing for me to drink at Plaid Pantry. There's nothing there, right? I don't want bottled water, that's a scam, right? Everything seems to have the color of 80s tracksuits. I don't want to drink anything that's blue. I don't want that. What the hell's a hazy, juicy IPA? I don't want that. Look at me. I was in the original IPA focus group, and they never told me they were going in that direction. They got all those hard seltzers, all that White Claw. I don't want that, right? I don't know. To me, White Claw sounds like the weakest racist prison gang ever. Here comes the White Claw, right? You know, they got their no law but the claw neck tat going on when they held the cell block, right? The instant shank fest when they no respect for the claw dogs, none at all. Right? I don't know, if you're gonna have a white prison gang, go with a name that's truly terrifying. Something like Homeowners Association. Right? That makes a good tattoo, right? You got HOA written on your forehead. You know, the 8's kind of dripping down a little bit. You got a hash mark on your cheek for every boat you own. Yeah, I'll get some terror. Let me go, folks, so I can sit next to Rachelle and talk about octopi. My kids do a Portland haiku at the end of my history of Portland class. I want to tell you the best one I ever got was last week. Best one ever. If you don't know haiku, 17 syllables, Ancient Japanese poetry, 3 lines, 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Kid starts off strong, shitty Subaru. 5 syllables. And is there a better 5-syllable combination to describe this town than shitty Subaru? I think not. Shitty Subaru, take me where the rent is cheap. Fuck, Estacada. And that's for the locals in the crowd. That's for the locals in the crowd. You don't get that in Detroit. Where's the rent cheap? Well, the rent's cheap in Detroit, actually. But for now, at least. Anyway, folks, that's my time. I'm done. Gavitte, thanks a lot.
Keep it going for Don Gavitte, everybody. Fan-friggin-tastic. I'm gonna be honest, I like to do a little bullshitting in between, but we've lost a little bit of time, so I'm just gonna move right on to our last comedian of the evening. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Goddamn right you are. Keep it going. Start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. For the one, the only Amanda Lynn Dio!
Hell yeah. Keep it going for Kris and Charlie, your hosts. You guys are so cool. Thanks for being here. Hell yeah. I'm also not drinking tonight. Yeah, I'm drinking CBD soda. CBD is like crystals and God's love. It works if you believe in it. Fucking working for me, baby. Hell yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. This was it. I don't know what that expression is, though. If you're not drinking, are you on a wagon or off a wagon? Do you guys fucking know? This is a serious question. If you're not drinking, are you on or off a wagon? You're on a wagon if you're not drinking, and then you get drunk and you fall off? Is that how that works? Cool. Because my whole life I've just been walking next to a wagon in case I need a ride, you know? I can't fucking commit! But if you are drinking tonight, have some fun, okay? Detroit, have some fun. Have some fun. Have some fun. Okay, have a shot of tequila for me. Do it for me. You earned it for me. And while you're at it, just text your Coke dealer in an hour. For me! Do it for me! Maybe don't party how I do. I wish I was chill, all right? I wish I could have a drink, but I don't drink to unwind. I drink to unravel, you know? Yeah, baby. I'm not drinking, but I'm still fun. I'm not a fucking dork, okay? I'm not 100% sober. My 3 favorite drugs: marijuana, mushrooms, Molly. Those are my favorites. Fucking love that shit. Weed is mostly for people around me, though, I'll be honest. Because I'm a woman, my baseline is rage all the fucking time. Yeah, I didn't smoke any weed today. I almost punched a guy on the bus. So that's where I'm at. If I was stoned, we would have been friends. That's what I'm saying, all right? The marijuana is for everyone else in my life. That's why I fucking smoke. I love it. But I grew up really sheltered and religious. So I was told that marijuana is the gateway drug. Did you guys ever get told that fucking bullshit? Yeah. Watch out, it's the gateway drug. You get high, you do all the drugs. Fucking bullshit. Alcohol's the gateway drug for sure, bitch. Especially for me, because I have never been stoned on my couch, about to fall asleep, and then texted my Coke dealer. Not once. Not fucking once. On marijuana. And then 30 minutes later, texted him back like, wait, turn around, I want Molly too. Not once on marijuana. Every time I drink, though, watch out. When I was drinking, I was very responsible, though. Never drink and drive. Thank you. I don't have a car, so... Yeah, baby. But all seriousness, all jokes aside, the real reason I had to quit drinking, if I'm being honest with you guys, Kelly's Olympian, I had to quit drinking because my friends couldn't keep up and they looked like fucking losers. So, did it for them, not for me. Just kidding, I was a mess. Yeah, dude, I'm doing a lot of things, though, because like Rachelle said, sober, it's great, I feel good. It does get boring sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I usually just get stoned, eat some snacks. I am jerking off a lot, I'll be honest. Jerking off a lot to fill the void. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about. The void is sticky with cum. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to fucking relax. And that first orgasm was always like an Herbal Essences commercial, you know? Fucking goddess within comes out. That shit is beautiful. But by the third orgasm, I start to get a little greedy. You know, kind of looks like I'm scratching a lottery ticket on my thigh. I want to win! It's very aggressive, not very fucking cute. I'm so sweaty already. Oh, boy. You heard me talk enough. I feel like you guys can relate to this. I'm not a lady, I'm a broad. You know what I mean? I'm not a lady, I'm a fucking broad. I don't glisten, I drip. I'm fucking sweaty is what I'm trying to say. I'm a nasty bitch. Yeah, I was trying to do like hot girl stuff this summer, because like hot girl summer, I was like, oh, I'm sweaty. That's not what they fucking mean. Did you guys know that? That's not what they're fucking talking about. So I was trying to get my nails done, do some hot girl shit. And I went with my hot friends, and I got something I've never seen before. It was a French manicure, white nails, red tips. So I was like, hell yeah. Some of you guys are picturing it. It looks like blood nails. It's a bad fucking look. None of my hot friends stopped me, which is rude. Kind of looked like I just scraped my Diva cup out of my bleeding body. And then just kicked it, you know, didn't wash my hands. Like, hey guys, what are we doing? That's what it fucking looked like. It was embarrassing. And some of the men weren't laughing at the Diva cup, so don't worry, fellas in the back. I'll explain, okay? You're gonna learn tonight. Diva cup is what they serve half-price drinks in at ladies' night. Comes in a Diva cup. That's for sure not what it is. It's a silicone shot glass, catches your blood. Now we're all on board, hey. But I would for sure drink like a cherry bomb shot out of a clean Diva cup in a bar. Oh my God, just lock eyes with men like it's that time of the month, bitch. I'd fucking do that. I would. Making men uncomfortable is one of my hobbies, though, so I should specify that. For the longest time, I was like, do I want to intimidate men or empower women? Stand-up comedy, you can do both. That's what I'm fucking doing. I get to do comedy on the road, which can be very fun, because sometimes comedy is like a cool thing you get to do for money, and sometimes it's fucking work. You know, you clock in and you're in the middle of nowhere and they don't fucking like you, and you're like, Jesus Christ, I want to talk to my manager, you know? But it's me, I booked that fucking gig. So what are you gonna do? You just gotta fucking do the job. I really do love hearing women laugh. That's one of my favorite sounds in the entire world. Because how many times in our life, ladies, do we just smile and nod when men say dumb shit all the fucking time? Great. So I like when we get to laugh. But I also do really love when I can see and feel men cross their arms and tighten their buttholes. Oh boy, both give me power. So either way, I gotcha. Yeah, doing comedy in the room could be fun. But they do not fucking like me in Montana. I don't know if you guys could pick that up. Oh boy. A lot of old white men in Montana who do not fucking like me, that's for sure. Or they don't like when women talk. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, is it me or all this? What's that going on? You know? But their wives loved me, and that shit was confusing, you know? It was like moth to a flame. They were like, feminism. You don't shave, you're so free. I'm like, please don't fucking touch me, you know? They're like, I wish I could get tattoos. I love your tattoos. And I'm like, you can do whatever you want with your body. Did you know that, Montana? Did they teach you that? No? Great. She's like, well, I can't do whatever I want with my body. My husband wouldn't let me. It's like, let you? She goes, well, you have to understand, sweetie. He found me when I was 18. Found you? What the fuck is going on? Some Tinas and Tammys in Montana that need our help. These bitches are not okay. That's just fucking terrifying. Yeah, dude. Hold on, my tampon's prairie dogging. Hey, there we go. Got her in. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Your tampon's just like, let me out! That's what's fucking happening right now. Real talk, that's what's up. Yeah. I'm just gonna be honest, it's a full moon, baby! Where my werewolves at? Any more full moon bleeders up in this bitch? Give me a ow! Oh, hell yeah, all right, that's what's up. Watch out, we are synced up to the moon. And I'm on a lot of birth control. I should not be bleeding right now. Like, holy shit. I was in a really serious relationship. We broke up. I didn't want the Nuvarings to go bad because I was homeschooled. So I just shoved them all in here, you know? Like, I could play ring toss right now. Holy shit. I'm on a lot of birth control. But the full moon comes out and I turn into a fucking werewolf, which I think is rude. I think that's rude. Didn't sign up for this shit. And I understand why men don't believe in astrology, you know? Cis men are always like, I don't want to believe in it either, okay? The moon decides my fate, all right, bitch? I don't have a fucking choice. Because we do turn into werewolves. Men in the back, shut the fuck up, a woman is talking, all right? Hey, you're gonna learn tonight. Nah, nice, it works, that's fun. Cool. Did that on the road. I told some guys to shut the fuck up because the woman was talking, because that's my whole thing. And then off stage, I was like, was that too mean? That's who I really am. I'm nice, but I will tell you to suck my dick and shut the fuck up when I have a microphone. Anyways, back to the period stuff you guys didn't want to listen to. We're gonna talk about it. Do you know why? Because like, you know, when you're on your period, kind of have some werewolf attributes. Because what do people on their period and werewolves have in common? You want to fuck, you want to fight, you want to feast. Werewolf shit. Or as men like to call it, you're kind of being a bitch right now? What the fuck, dude? Do you know why we act like that when we're on our period? It's because there's more testosterone in our bodies when we bleed. So we're just men all the time, you know? They're like, you're kind of being a bitch right now. I'm like, you're a bitch every day of my life. Suck my dick, you know? Shut the fuck up. And I live in Vancouver, Washington. There's a lot of men out there with big trucks and big opinions. And, you know, big trucks. Horrible personalities. You thought I was going to say little dick. Nope, just their personalities. That's worse than the dick, you know? All right, anyways, that was stupid in for me. But a lot of these men with the big trucks and the big opinions, there's this one guy who spray painted on his truck, "If you voted for Biden, you owe me gas money." And then he drives around to tell people that. Fucking idiot. Anyways, these men exist. They're out there. And they're always the kind of men who are like, I'm a manly man. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I'm a real manly man. Change my own oil, you know? Don't mind getting my hands dirty. But not my little pee-pee. What? No period sex? Grow up! Are you serious? What's more metal than a bloody dick? Get in there! Werewolf shit. Feed me, fuck me, get the fuck out of my house. Werewolf shit. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. And before you guys get all like, I went and I saw comedy in Portland and a woman talked about a period. Listen, I only make period jokes once a month, okay? Hey, pew pew. That's all I wanted to do. I'm very sweaty. I want to hang out with my friends now. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. Guys in the back, thanks for letting me yell at you. I appreciate it.
You know, I didn't have to say it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Keep it going for Amanda Lynn Deal.
Thanks. Hey.
Because they were just going to keep going. You're great.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I am bleeding and sweaty, so it's all real.
I was pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't lie. I've never lied.
We don't do that on this show.
No.
We're very, very honest about where we are and who we are. And so having said that, I was taking some notes.
Okay.
During the sets.
Watch out, I'll fight you.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I think the thing I wrote here that you're going to be most upset about is it's two words right next to each other, and it just says Amanda's Crocs.
Crocs. Oh, okay. I think it's a crotch. I was like, well, can look, but it's a mess. That's on you.
Amanda's Crocs.
Just hair and blood like a werewolf. You know?
I don't have a big truck. We're fine. Look. I will also say, you were like, where my werewolves at, right? And in my brain, as a furry, I had an answer. And they were like, periods! And I was like, not me. This isn't for me.
It's a different.
You can still be a werewolf, just not maybe a period werewolf.
Right. A different thing. But, definitely was not, and that makes sense. That joke is not meant to be for me. That's not who it's crafted for. And that is perfectly fine.
Unless you don't have period sex, then it's directly related to you.
Oh, no, I don't do that. That is not a problem.
Yeah. You don't
I
look
like
like a dork.
people that are enthusiastic, and so as long as that part's checked, we're good.
Hell yeah.
That's most of what it does for me.
These are also my emotional support Crocs. I did stop drinking, but that doesn't mean I stopped making bad decisions. 4 a.m. I was like, I need those fucking Crocs. So.
I do want to point out, though, somebody in the audience that I think is probably your biggest fan in this room so far.
Okay.
And I say that based solely on reaction.
Okay.
There's a dude in the back here who, when you said the words Diva Cup, had no hesitation. Immediately head back laughter.
Hell yeah.
And I just, do we have a name for the couple in the back here?
Andrew and Andy.
Andrew and Andy.
Nice. Love that.
That's cute. Thanks for stopping out.
Thanks.
I assume Andrew is the one I'm talking about right now. Probably. Okay. Andrew, how long ago did you hear about Diva Cups?
Years ago.
Andrew's fucking on.
Okay, hell yeah. You were raised by some werewolf bitches. That's what's up. Leave the Diva Cup on the dining room table. You're gonna learn. I'm so gross.
The only other thing I have on here for you is that we did share an Airbnb.
That's true.
In San Francisco for like a week. I'll be honest, she is very serious about being drippy and sweaty. But
it's true. Yeah, it's a fact.
You did, however, share that fucking fold-out bed with Christ? Is that the name of
No,
your
I didn't sleep next to any of those sweaty dudes.
No?
I'm the sweaty dude. No, I slept on the couch by myself, and then when more people got there, I slept probably like on the floor. No, I slept. Where the fuck did I
would
sleep?
never let you sleep on the floor.
I hung out at my grandpa's house for a while.
Yeah, I know you
and
weren't
then
there
I
like
came
every
back,
night,
and
but
then
yeah.
there was like a different orientation of the bodies, and then I was able to have
It's like Tetris.
Yeah, it was.
That were
Like
8 of us
12
in
Canadians.
one Airbnb.
Yeah.
You got to Tetris a little.
Yeah. And none of us could afford anything. We all like, I have a drink ticket, you know.
I'm not gonna lie though, you showed up with this Wonder Woman outfit that perfectly suited you, and I'm kind of sorry that you don't wear it like every day.
Yeah, I should. Well, I have a lot to think about, you know.
That's what this
I need to have
podcast
one
is.
of each, you know, like Superman. Is it Superman has like the same? I don't know. People would only wear the same thing all the time. Is it like a cartoon character?
I mean, I think it's just most cartoon characters.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's also a thing I do for you.
Yeah.
I mostly just look like that, honestly. I only have put on a button-down shirt for you guys. So
That's nice.
It looks really nice, Kris.
Thank
It's
you.
a nice color on you. Brings out
Excellent
your
style.
eyes. Yeah, nice, Kris.
It really does compliment Don's Gab. You have the blue version and the green version. You're correct on that.
Really does look like
I really should have just run out to the car.
That's my boy right there.
Yeah.
He's
It's
got
like you
And
just
he does
moved
have
out of Don's
fedoras.
house.
One of
Oh,
the
yeah,
room-
no.
yeah, one of the rooms at the Airbnb was full of fedoras. That's why I couldn't sleep.
like Cher's room of wigs.
That's the fedora room. I was like,
That's the room that puts nightmares in your No, not the room with fedora.
Do you miss wearing them in public, Kris?
Oh, 100%.
When you go home, you just put it on.
No, not
Put on the mirror.
I want to point out that is factual, Charlie. Not anymore is a factual answer because for the first, I would say 2 months, when I would stop, and this is real, guys. I used to just wear a fedora
And it's had
outside.
like 100 different pins in these hats,
Oh yeah,
too.
every hat has its own alignment of pins, its own shit that goes on it. They're all themed, okay? I put a lot of thought and effort into these, and it turned out not a single person appreciated them. So
Gotta wear
I
that fedora for you, you know?
You know what though?
Yeah. Right? I feel like that was deep on accident.
You're not the first person to bring it up, though.
Yeah.
Like, Cortez tells me all the time, it's something you genuinely love. You don't have a whole lot of those things, you should wear them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I love money and being booked and people liking me. So here we are.
Well, it's the funny under the fedora that counts, you know? It's not the hat, but...
My jokes didn't get better when I stopped wearing the hat.
Okay, so you can't blame the hat.
Exactly. That's just me. That's fine.
Well, you should wear a fedora for the same reason I don't wear a bra, because it makes you happy. You know? Who cares what other people think?
Amen. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Sometimes
problem
I do
is-
this.
I don't
They
know,
get sweaty.
Chris, I don't advise it. I don't advise it at all.
Oh, I know
Don's
it's
got the
a
market
mistake.
corner, that's why he's with the
They,
competition.
No, it's not that. It's just that a couple of weeks ago, a younger guy went up at Helium with a fedora on, and
Shit you not.
and he was catching all kinds of shit from people. And then I heard somebody say, "Only Don can get away with that fucking hat." And that was it.
Again, I tried for 4 years, Don.
You gotta be old. You gotta be old, because that's it.
You'll have your chance one day, Kris, to
Yeah.
really...
Would you say 32?
I'm 32 right now.
Okay, 18 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it back on 18 years in public.
Look, I'll still have it.
He will.
One of them is currently in the back of my car, just waiting for the day I decide to put it on. That is not even a joke. You can see
It's your emergency fedora in case you get the urge.
In fact, there are 2 back there. One that you can see stayed so long that it got flattened by something, and so I had to buy a second one that actually has shape to it still, so that I can reach back there and put one on a little fit. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. What else did I write down here? Let's see.
On the subject of dripping and not sweating, I was just in Mexico with my 83-year-old grandmother for 10 days.
She a sweaty bitch?
Well, but
She
said-
abroad?
No, she says, ladies don't sweat, we glow.
Nah, girl.
My sister was like, Grandma's glowing on me. Like,
Yeah, you're glowing all over your shirt. Your armpits are fucking glowing, Grandma.
No, listen. In here I've got, for Don, I've got, he's a good dad, unlike mine. And I just left it like that. To be fair, my dad sold drugs out of our bathroom. We grew weed, really is what happened. Like when I was 6, my dad brought me to a fun little dial-shaped thing. And he said, "You are the son." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm your son." And he's like, "No, pay attention. You are the sun. At 6 a.m., you turn this light on. At 6 p.m., you turn this light off. That is going to continue for the next 8 weeks. And then he opens the door and he's like, see these plants? I was like, these are beautiful. And he's like, they are. Shut up, don't talk about them. These are your Christmas money. And I was like, cool. Which one is Tony's? Because my brother had tried to stab me twice by this point. My dad goes, that's not how it works. If any of them fail, that one was your Christmas money. Damn. And that's when I learned about corporations, people.
Yeah, I took a slightly different route with fatherhood than that. But my kids called the bourbon when they were young. They called the bourbon Dad's happy juice.
Does it actually make you happy though?
It does. I'm a happy drunk.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm a happy drunk.
Good for you.
And it could have been worse, Kris. It could have been like you cooking meth with your dad in the bathtub. You know?
No, I did get lucky that when I was 4, it dawned on my dad that all of the cocaine he ingested sweats. It comes out of your skin. And so if me and my brother were to touch him and like play around with him while he was coming down from cocaine.
While your dad was glowing.
Yeah,
while he was glowing cocaine.
While he's got the fucking glow.
I'm glowing. Cocaine glow.
That's exactly what Mark Maron named that show after, by the way. But, yeah. And so my dad, again, first thoughts here about werewolf people. He chained himself to the toilet in that bathroom for 3 whole days and like told my mom, hey, you're just gonna bring me food for 3 days while I detox from this. And my dad quit cocaine cold fucking turkey.
Nice.
Like,
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he doesn't love me, okay? He for sure loves me. He's just a real shit person, and so he's bad at showing it. And I can understand that these are both true.
Yeah. That's fair.
However, I'm also going to say, for those of you watching on YouTube even, if ever your 16-year-old son comes to you and starts trying to ask you how a threesome works, don't give him a diagram!
He's doing his best.
I asked, I guess is really all we can say there. I asked him.
What did the diagram look like? Was it like a square and a circle and a triangle, all like in a at a point touching?
Here's the thing. He didn't actually bring me a diagram. He brought me a hustler.
Oh, okay. That's a little different than a diagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like you didn't bring like a scientific journal or something.
I do want to. I mean, it's a hustler I found before, and like he knew that. So like, it's not 100%. I don't know. I'm just saying there were a lot of choices this man has made that he could have chosen not to.
For sure.
Banging a chick I went to college with, could have chosen not to. Still being with her today, could have chosen not to.
Oh, wow.
I at one point, because guys, I want you to know, sometimes comedy goes really, really well. This right now is a poor example, but it happens, okay? And like, I had a night where it wasn't. I was on a fucking show in Tacoma. It was a competition, right? And like the lady comes up and she's like, hey, I mean, I know you didn't advance tonight, but like if you wanted to, you come back tomorrow night, right, for a redemption round and more stage time. And for those of you that have been paying attention, comedians work kind of like the Tinkerbell theory, right? You know, if you believe in fairies, you clap. If you want comedians to commit suicide less often, you laugh. Oh my God. That's just based on facts. I can't change that. We're going to move on. So I need you to understand how weird it was that I looked this woman in the face and I said, look, ma'am, a 45-minute drive from here, there's a furry convention where my dad is at.
Your dad's a furry too?
With the girl I dated in college.
Oh.
And if I could impart one word of wisdom to this audience, it would be, don't. Don't do that. Do not ever, ever, ever put yourself in a position where you may have to witness your father buy a full-on Tony the Tiger outfit to fuck in.
Why did you go there?
Because I wanted to find a panda outfit to fuck in, obviously.
Did that to yourself.
Look, if I could have found a panda outfit, it would have been worth it. But no, I had to watch my dad find a tiger outfit for him, and then me not find something to buy. And then he went off to a hotel lobby that I never went to for good reasons. Now, I then drove 3 hours back home. So, Again, sometimes comedy goes really well. This is just not one of those times. I'm just pointing out, okay? Werewolves are different things to different people.
That's true. That's true.
But are you a werewolf or you're a werepanda?
Well, so here's the thing. Much like getting into the queer community, I feel, and I feel like you can tell me if I'm wrong, there are sometimes steps that you take, right? You find what the most commonly acceptable version of a furry is. Turns out it's werewolves. So for about 2-3 years, my persona was, in fact, a wolf. And then at some point, I decided who I was as a person and decided that I'm a panda.
Oh, that's cute, yeah.
Can I ask you a question about this?
Sure.
I don't know anything about the furry community. Do you fuck with them on? Is that?
There are nuances here. There are different kinds of furries.
Yeah, it depends on what you're into.
So there are fursuiters.
Yeah, draw us the diagram.
I mean, like 6 different Venn diagrams to fold on top of each other. How many of you saw Disney's Robin Hood? That's where we're going to start the first diagram.
Started.
This is the first diagram. I want you all to know that. Any of you that saw Maid Marian and went, oh, what's that tingle? It's a little bit. It's a little bit. And don't get me wrong, they made her hot. That's not on you. My point is, some people are fursuiters, and so that's a whole thing. And in fact, between that, there are arguments in the furry community between whether it is sanitary and good and safe to be a full fursuiter or to do partials and just do like a head and paws and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
When you say full suitor, you mean like fornicating full suit?
Yeah, you basically make an entire suit out of like faux fur and
You got like a little flap for the genitals.
Hell yeah!
or
little holes
an
for
open
that.
hole, whatever. You know, it depends on what budget you were working with. And
I'm learning so much.
Yeah,
this is an educational podcast, whether we want it to be.
if you just found a Red Robin costume at a Goodwill and then you just had a hacksaw, like you're good to go.
I mean, you know, if that's how you feel and who you are, then yeah.
Hell yeah.
I bring up Red Robin costumes because when I was a child, the Red Robin like mascot, if he would be at the restaurant, he would like scare the shit out of me.
I didn't know that.
So
was
now
a
you're
real
gonna be
thing.
a Red Robin furry to conquer that fear? Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah,
I just-
sounds like it. You
I
said it.
just want to go into a costume shop and say, you know, I want to be Sonic the Hedgehog, but with 2 open holes. I just want to do that.
Well, so what
I
they'll
just want to do that.
If you do that, Don, what they'll do is they'll still sell you a Sonic the Hedgehog outfit, but you do have to figure out how to sew
Yeah,
and
you're
get
gonna
your own
DIY
hole
those
situated.
holes.
But I want them to do it. I want to watch them do it.
Oh, that's a different kink. We'll talk about OnlyFans later, Don. I know you got some catching up to do. I'm gonna be honest. I know that you're a teacher. You've taught preschool.
I did teach preschool. Now the Crocs make sense.
I'm very curious. You're genuinely like just kind of sweet old man. So I'm curious, what is your favorite subject to teach?
I teach history.
Like just exclusively, that's your.
I taught a bunch of things, but I taught a philosophy class for about 10 years that I want to teach again before I retire.
Nice.
You know that you already do stand-up comedy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you
no.
still want to do that on top of what you're doing now.
Well, I just want to get my pension.
I was gonna say, is it because it pays better? Is that,
No, it does, but not by much.
I was gonna say, and I also want you all to know how
I would
fucking
teach for drink
weird-
tickets.
Yeah.
I would totally teach for drink
2
tickets.
lowest paying professions.
When you smash them together, it just doesn't go anywhere.
Don, I will let you teach a bunch of kids for drink tickets. I will provide you with alcohol and sit you in front of a large group of kids this summer.
Yeah, Chris is going to start his own like charter school.
We can
and,
make this
like,
happen.
They don't have janitors or nurses. They just like no wall art allowed on them. You know, it's just gonna be like one of those weird like Hollywood.
We're gonna run this. We're gonna run this bare bones. Them kids are our janitorial staff. We're gonna learn how to clean today. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Let's do it.
I guess what I'm describing is more like a military camp, less of a school than like a re-education camp.
Hey, I need you to not like advertise that shit though. We want these sales to go through. Look,
He dropped his phone.
I know. I had things written down because our third person here, of course, is Rachelle.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. What things? I only have 2 things written for you. The first, and I think this is important. How did Dude A, and I assume based on context, I mean Octopus A, know what Trevor's dick looked like. No, I mean Octopus A, who was unnamed in this story.
That's correct, yes.
Because Octopus A goes, that's Trevor's dick. And I'm curious, are Trevor and this dude lovers? Is there a thing I'm learning here in the middle of this joke?
So some octopus arms are actually their dicks.
Oh, so he's just seen it waiting around.
Just, yeah.
Trevor's just a free-flowing person.
Yeah.
Octopus, whatever.
Trevor's got a very distinguishable dick.
Got a bit of a curve in it.
Yeah, there is a dent at the tip. Yeah.
It's like a tabby cat.
It's almost like a boomerang. If you throw it, it'll come back. Yeah.
And there's a joke where you were starting to say the word 13 is in there. Do you know what I'm referencing?
The word 13 is in there. Is this a riddle? What do you say?
You reference it as an age, and I thought you were just going to end at the word 13, and I thought we were talking about 13-year-olds for a minute, and I was very concerned with how that joke was going to go.
Wow, I really don't know what joke this is.
Cool, that's fine. We'll watch the YouTube later.
Yeah, we'll check the replay.
Oh, 13 years older than me. My girlfriend. Wow, thank you. Thank you. Great memory. This fucking CBD got me fucked up.
At least these drink tickets are working.
Yeah.
And I guess giving massages is really good for your brain too. So.
I'm sure it is. Stimulation. What was your question about the number 13?
I'm not. Again, it was more a comment than a question, really. I thought it was going to be you were going to be talking about 13-year-old. I was very worried for a second there.
No.
Because he's 13, and I was like, that's weird.
Gotcha.
No. I'm gonna be honest. That's me just referencing the shit you talked about already.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad that some of you had questions back. Frequently what happens is the people on that side think that they're not allowed to talk, and I would like to again remind you of the podcast. Questions coming this way are definitely okay. But mostly I want to know now because I'm selfish. Don, when did you find fedoras?
When did I find fedoras? Well, it was a dark, stormy night. No, I was all alone, and I said, "Well, it's going to be like no." I do remember. They gave us this half 50% off coupon for the Adidas store for teachers. It was good for 7 days. And I went in there, I'm a 260-pound man, there was nothing in there for me to buy except socks and this fucking hat, right? It was a Adidas fedora.
Adidas sold
Adidas fedora?
It was an Adidas fedora, and I put it on, and a very, very good-looking young man said, "That fucking looks great on you, dude." And he wasn't working there. He wasn't working there. He was just a dude, right?
Okay.
And then I went out with it that night, and a couple of other people said, "Do you always wear that hat? That hat looks fucking great." And then I went to a concert. I went to go see this band that I really like. And somebody in the band said, "That hat's for you, dude." This was all within 3 days.
Nice.
Whoa.
The universe was letting you know.
Really worked for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was after years wearing a furry costume.
Hey, you were here that werewolf costume the other night. That looked like shit with the hat. That's great.
Look, here's the thing. For years, I tried other hats. My dad wanted me to wear a hat so bad. He was a 49ers fan. I'm not. But he was, and he wanted me to wear the hat. He'd give me beanies, he'd give me the fucking flat brim hat, whatever. And it just, none of it. It does weird things to my head. It just pulls in a way that I don't like. I've learned since, now that I have to shave my fucking head all the time. Trust me, it's worse if I don't. Now that I have to shave my head all the fucking time, I realize that it grows in so many different directions, and that's what we've been dealing with. A fedora, however, does not have the top. It doesn't have any elasticity to it. It just sits where you put it. And so a fedora was comfortable for me. In Alaska, I was working in fleet service. What I did was I was cleaning, and then I found a hat in the overhead bins. And I was like, nuh-uh. And I put it on, and I was like, oh, this feels right. And if you know anything about my life, few things have felt right up until that point. So I started wearing them, like just every goddamn day. I was really hoping for like a solid month that somebody would come in and be like, that's my fucking hat, give it back, as I was just going through the airport, and it never happened. And so for 6 years, I just kept buying and getting more and more intricate fedoras and putting heavier shit on them.
How many fedoras do you own?
Currently, well, hang on, functional ones or like just in general?
In general.
No, the decorative ones. Yeah.
In general.
In general, I think we're up to 8 or 9.
Okay, not as many as I thought there'd be. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, so I've had instances where like they've changed hands. I was at a bar once where a dude walked up to me and was like, "Hey, can we trade hats?" And I looked up at him and I looked at his fedora, and I had been doing cost analyses by this point. I knew that his fedora was like $120, and mine was found at Spirit of Halloween. I was like, "No, you don't, sir. I can tell you where to get this for $10. And he said, no. There's a feel here, a vibe in this aura. I collect hats from other people, and I put them up on my wall. And he showed me a picture of like a wall full of hats. And he's like, I'm going to get murdered tonight. But again, his hat was $120, and mine was fucking 10. So I was like, hang on. And I went to the bartender, and I was like, Mary, can you like be an officiator for this? And she's like, what drunk shit is this? And I told her what was happening, and I was like, this is very unfair, and I just want you to verify that he said it's okay. He's in for this, he knows what he's losing, and he wants this. And so yeah, that's how I wound up with the plaid one, the red and gray one. It's got my Alaska pins on it now from when I did the Before You Die Fest.
Nice.
Sounds like you
Oh,
need
you
to
did
wear
Before You
fedora.
Die? You did Before You Die? That's great.
Yeah, that just ended this week, didn't it?
Yeah.
Before You Die Fest is a festival that happens in Anchorage, Alaska. So if you're ever unfortunate enough to be in Alaska in April, there's something to do. Go to Anchorage.
Nice.
Well, Kris, we don't have to talk about hats all night, but let me just say one thing.
We don't have to. We get to.
I'm taping my hour in September.
Ooh!
And I am not going to wear a hat. I am growing my hair out underneath this thing.
Dog's just trying to flex on me twice. You fucking hear this shit?
To see where it's going to go. And I don't know what I'm going to do, but I have been advised, don't start with a hat.
That's fair.
I've been, from people I really, really respect. And this is tough for me, so I have to go through this transition of taking my fucking hat off. Right? Yeah.
You gotta do whatever feels right.
I know. But you know what? I'm starting to grow a hair out.
That's your special, though,
But it's not as bad as I thought it was. I kind of missed the top of my head a little bit.
Okay.
It is a kind of a crutch, right? It's like Crocs, you know. You eventually got to take them off, or you start putting those little wingdings on them.
They came with these. This is a Lisa Frank edition, so. They came with the desert.
I want to ask Charlie a question.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
You ever go with Chuck?
Can I tell you, I don't like Chuck because it reminds me of vomit immediately. What's up, Chuck? And I'm like, that's people throw up, and it's called up Chuck.
Whenever I have a student whose name is Charlie, I try to convince him to go with Chuck.
I can see, like, people who could go with Chuck, I think, are more confident than I am. I knew a guy, I worked at, like, a bowling alley for a minute, and I met, like, the janitor one night, and his name was Charles. And he's like, his name tag said Charles, and mine said Charles. And he's like, oh, how's it going, Chuck? And I'm like, oh, it's Charlie. And he's like, it's Chuck. And I'm like, okay, I guess it's Chuck now. Like, I guess you know.
He was the Alpha Charlie.
I had a kid come up to me after a show a few months ago, and I'm like, hey, I remember you. How's it going, Charlie? And he looked at me and goes, it's Chuck.
Nice. You gotta make
yeah, dude.
points.
Yeah.
I was in an improv group in Chicago, and our group name was the Chuck Charlies. Because one of our first teachers asked Charlie, does he want to go by Chuck or Charlie? And he's like, I don't care. And the teacher was like, fuck it, you're Chuck Charlie. And we loved it. He hated it, so we called him Chuck Charlie and made his face red. We're like, that's the name of our group. God, we were so mean to him. But then he liked it because every show was the Chuck Charlies. He's all fucking, it's me, you know? He loved it.
That's me, I'm Chuck Charlie.
He loved it.
Amanda Lynn Deal out here telling us stories about bullying that goes right.
Yeah.
A little gentle. little gentle push, you know.
Yeah.
Look, I have definitely fucked up in my life, and I've been very happy that friends of mine have stepped in to tell me to stop wearing this fucking hat. But
I disagree. I say wear the hat that's in your heart.
Yeah, wear the hat, Chris.
Yes.
Fuck the haters.
I'm only wearing this hat because I didn't shower.
the two of you say that
That's for you
because
guys.
you've not seen the panda accoutrements. So
I want to see you full panda, full fedora.
What I was told was with taping and just shadows on your face and stuff like that. It was
Yeah, I could see that.
It was more of a logistic thing than anything else. That's why you don't see anybody wearing hats on
Gotcha,
stage.
that makes
yeah.
sense.
So
I feel like someone probably did. I'm gonna Google that now for fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll find it.
Yeah.
yeah, you have to go way deep in. You're not gonna find anything on that.
I mean, are you talking about comedians on stage wearing hats?
Or just anybody in general.
Big J. Okerson does it. The reason I know this is because I am all the things I mentioned to you tonight. And so when I saw him on stage wearing a hat, I was like, yes! So if he ever comes to town, I'm definitely getting a ticket. And then I'm just going to unfortunately have to unload onto him all of this personal baggage we've unpacked tonight.
And listen to the episode. You'll know all about it.
That's fair. I of course, don't tend to just send random links to the episodes of this to people who are far more famous than me. Okay.
Charlie's like, I've been doing that. Oh shit.
Well, the reason Charlie says that is because we have had a New York Times bestselling author on our show
I thought
twice, and it's because I randomly tweeted at him.
Yeah, I thought you were just
Oh, that's
randomly
cool.
tweeting it at other people.
It can happen.
It can happen. I say New York Times bestselling. Stephen Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if there were people in this audience, none of them would have clapped. So, like, I know who he is, and I love him because I've been reading his work since I was like 6. It is like the books that got me into reading. So getting him onto the podcast was actually really
I've talked to him for 4 hours. I think I've read like half of a book. So.
To be fair, I did make him go over how we found all the characters. It was a D&D game, as it turns out, which was slightly disappointing for me. But then I got to hear about times he was on acid, and that was more fun.
Nice.
So,
1-800-4-TRIPS.
4 trips.
That's the.
Was it going to Wisconsin?
Yeah, that's the Wisconsin Tourism Board. Their 1-800 number was 1-800-4-TRIPS, so that became their euphemism for taking acid. They're like,
Nice.
oh, we're going to Wisconsin this weekend.
Nice. There you go.
We're just going to keep spilling the secret all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest.
I mean, go listen to the episode. I mean, yeah.
If you go back into our Spotify, you will find out that there's only one episode titled Stephen Bruce. And it's because I'm a bad host.
The second interview we had, he told all the same stories again. He's like, you're going to edit this, right? And we're like, maybe.
We're just not going to put this out. And then he is never asked about it. So, that's fine. He still answers my questions when I tweet him, so that's fine.
Nice.
Of course, most of my questions are when is my next fucking book coming, but that's fine. That's fine. I do have one last little bit of torture for the rest of you. Give me a moment. Charlie, if you'd like to begin doing some talkies while I hand out some pieces of...
You know, we can't just sit here and, complain about our lives indefinitely. I mean, we could, but we found out that people don't generally engage with that for too long. So we'd like to break it up, do a little fun game type thing. So we're going to get into that. And what Kris has here are some whiteboards and some markers. And we're going to do some art, and we're going to do some trivia stuff.
Okay.
Fun.
I shocked myself on the microphone. Fun. Spicy.
Spicy microphone?
Yeah, it shocked me. Oh, did it again. I didn't learn a lesson. Okay.
No, you're just very positively charged. That's all it is. That's all that is.
Steady.
Now you may be wondering, why am I holding these things? It is because I'm going to provide you a task. You will have 5 minutes.
Wait, Kris. Can we change it? Maybe it should be 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Because I'll be honest, the closest holiday we have to this particular taping is in fact 420. So fine. You have 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you will have a thing you are supposed to draw. That is going to be my goal. That's why you've been provided with a lovely selection of colors in the cup there. Because what I would like you to draw, and don't start yet, will be the most beautiful bong you can.
Bong?
Bong?
Bong. Yes.
B-O-N-G?
Correct.
Bong, 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 bong.
As you're doing that, however,
Right now, we're going, right?
4 minutes. We have not started.
Okay, sorry.
You may pick some colors though, because Don's a cheating piece of fuck. But
Piece of fuck.
but while you're doing that, we will also be asking you all trivia questions.
Okay.
Oh no.
So, how this will be scored? Every correct answer is a point. And then at the end here, we're going to get 1, 2, and 3 points for first, second, and last. You know what I mean.
And audience, don't think we're leaving you out. You can play the trivia along with us because it's not just any trivia. It's our favorite game that we invented.
Yeah, we did.
And we call this game Alaska Man, Arizona Man, and Florida Man. And what we're going to do is we're going to read some headlines. These are real headlines that I pulled from the internet over some periods of time. And you'll just have to tell us, did that headline take place in Alaska, Arizona, or Florida?
Correction.
Okay.
Your goal will be to tell us where the offending person in that story is from.
That's true, yes.
The reason I say that is because he will give you red herrings. He'll be like, this happened in, and give you a state or a city in Arizona or whatever. Does not necessarily mean that person is from Arizona.
Oh, tricky.
Sounds
I
good.
don't know if I can get it up on the screen though, Chris, so I'm just going to read it. But.
Well, fine. This is a beautiful fucking logo we got going on anyway, Charlie. You're great.
Well,
And that song was beautiful too. That theme song.
thank you.
Wow. I was rocking
That was
out.
cool, yeah.
That was very good.
Can I start drawing my bow?
Yeah. Where are we?
Are we doing it? Are you doing the time?
Oh, what time?
Okay. Ready?
Wait.
Charlie's not. But
Don't you cheat, Don.
there we go. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, and for everybody, we'll get right into the first question.
Before you start that, because that's a thing. Do you want another drink?
I'll take another of the CBD sodas. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
Turn up on these CBD sodas. I'm so chill and relaxed right now. No idea. All right, guys. Ready for your first Alaska Man, Arizona, and Florida Man question?
Yeah.
Here
Yeah,
we
let's
go.
do it.
All right. A dentist was found guilty on 46 counts of unlawful dental practices, stemming from a video showing him riding a hoverboard as he extracted a patient's tooth. Any guesses in the audience?
Arizona. Oh, sorry. I'm not in the audience. Shut up.
Florida Man.
Please feel free to influence your community. You know, shout it out. Florida. I heard some Florida out there. Arizona on the board. All right, think of that. And it was Alaska.
Oh man.
The one we didn't guess.
Man attempts to register a beehive as an emotional support animal.
Yeah.
Florida Man.
I feel like that's Arizona.
It was Arizona.
Yes. I knew it had to be Arizona at some point.
So that's 1 point for, 1 point for Amanda for playing the averages. All right, man receives a free face mask, then breaks into the car of the donor who gave it to him.
Florida Man.
Yeah.
It was Arizona again.
What the heck, Charlie?
Faked you out.
Florida every time.
All right, man encases himself in cement outside the governor's mansion.
Oh my God, Florida Man. Definitely.
Guesses, anybody?
I haven't said Alaska yet. So. Sure.
It was Florida.
Yes. I'm in the league.
All right, couple has a bear act as their ring bearer for the wedding.
Oh, Alaska. They got bears up in that.
Arizona.
It's Arizona.
Arizona, man. It's a trick question.
Yeah, it's too obvious, probably.
It's Alaska.
Nice.
You gotta make it too
obvious. Chris, could you do me a solid? I have a CBD soda on that railing on the left. Could you bring that to me, please?
Oh, is it the line?
Feels wrong to draw a bong without getting fucked up on CBD.
All right, man charged with robbery for stealing another man's burrito by force.
Arizona.
Yep. That's Arizona.
Arizona.
You got good burritos there.
Yeah, that one's
Place
Arizona.
to steal them.
You know, you gotta make them so obvious, and then you gotta fake them out.
Drinks for anybody else while I'm out.
You're so sweet.
I'm good. Thank you.
Good. Okay.
Let's check our time.
Yeah. What are we looking
I
at?
just want to be the cool mom, okay?
All right, we got 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay.
1 minute and 10 seconds. All right. Man threatens to shoot up grocery store because not enough people are wearing masks.
No. That's a tough one.
I kind of don't know which one it is, but I'm proud of them.
I want to say Florida, but they don't wear masks up in that bitch, so maybe it is Florida. I don't know.
They don't wear masks in any of these.
This could be older, I should say.
Oh, okay.
You know, within the
Not
last
a COVID or
2
is it
years,
COVID?
probably.
Let's just go with Florida.
Florida man for sure.
It's Florida. Yeah. All right. 30 seconds. Let's get one in the challenge mode, which means it could be anywhere in the country.
So not just those 3, any state.
Any state. All right. 3 men fined for playing golf in Rhode Island.
Florida man.
10 seconds on your drawings.
Okay, no pressure.
Oh God. Okay.
And the answer was Massachusetts. So there you go.
So no points for anyone there.
There it
Done.
is.
Time.
Pencils down. Markers,
Drop.
whatever.
I feel really
I'm pretty
good
proud
about
of this.
All right. How are we judging this? Are there out of 10?
Well, I figure it's 1, 2, 3. Right? 1 point, 2 points, 3 points for the best.
Ah, okay.
Second, last, right?
Yeah.
But here's the way I figure. You and I are different people.
Yeah.
So each of us gives a 1, 2, and a 3. And then you'll be keeping track of who. No. Okay, I heard that Rachelle got 2.
Rachelle got 2. I know Amanda, I think, got 1.
Yeah, I got Arizona one time.
I thought I got like 4, no?
Look, I was out of the room. I know you got. Nah, fuck you. Don, did you get it?
I think I got 1.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 for Florida for sure. Yeah.
So we're gonna say 2, 1, 1.
Sure.
Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, that's where we're starting.
I just
Knowing
said
that-
I just said Florida every time.
I mean,
It's a fair guess.
it's honestly not the worst strategy.
33%, right?
Okay, let's start with Rachelle. What do we got?
This is my bong.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And her name's Bertha.
Okay.
I've only smoked out of a bong once my entire life, so this was kind of hard for me.
I was gonna say, walk me through
Yeah.
what this is.
Well, you can put your mouth, I guess, either there or there.
The fact that there's a question is already.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did ask for the most beautiful, not the most functional.
Yes, that's true.
I think she's really beautiful.
So, okay, in your mind, this is just a glass piece? It's clear glass with the polka dot bubbles on it, or are those in the glass itself?
It is a clear glass piece with polka dot bubbles going throughout.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
And is that a smiling sun in the corner?
That is the sun shining down on it, yeah.
That's
Sweet.
that's how I know. That's how I draw too. I'm like, well, you have to have the sun in the corner.
Have to have the
Otherwise-
sun.
It provides perspective. Otherwise, how would I know what I'm looking at?
Exactly.
What is the scale of this?
Exactly.
1/8 of the sun.
I feel like that's a callback to that boomerang octopus dick.
Call it Trevor.
Totally.
Trevor the bomb.
Took Trevor's dick, turned it into a bomb.
Okay, but is that the story you're going with right now?
Yes.
I want to point out something to the rest of you, just in case it has not been made clear. Bullshit to me. Sell these in some way.
Okay.
What's it made of? Fucking whatever you can do. Is that Trevor's dick?
Yes, this is Trevor's dick that you can smoke weed out of. And if you throw it at the sun, it will come back to you because it's a boomerang. It's a 2-in-1. And I'm selling it for the awesome bargain of $29.99. Thank you. Her name is called the Bertha Bomb.
That's a good price for him.
Thank you.
That's a really good price. That's
I'll be honest, as a person that plays a lot of, RPGs, that technically
Role-playing
means-
games?
Yeah.
Cool. Like in your furries?
Well, sexually is different from for funsies sometimes. Anyway,
You're a man of many layers, Kris.
there's a reason I have a
Being a
podcast.
furry. All right, what was that?
So that technically makes that a legendary item in my eyes. Like when you're like doing D&D campaigns or whatever, if you've got something made out of another person that usually has like a source of power to it. Apparently, Trevor is powered by the sun. That's what I'm learning today.
You find that in a Zelda chest, and it's like.
In the Aquila.
Yeah. Water temple. Yeah.
Speaking of water, Don, would you like to explain this haunted bong you have?
Right here you have it's called My Guy. Right? You can get them customized. You can get your face on it, so I put my face on it.
Oh, okay. So on mine it'll be my face.
Yeah, or whatever you want, right? The name of the bong is My Guy. And the thing that we really sell for this is function. The My Guy is not only customized to have your face on it, but you don't have to have any core strength whatsoever, because this thing is just set for you to just lean over ever so slightly to take your bong hit, right? You don't have to move. It's made for you. You put it on your favorite table, and you hardly have to move, because My Guy is always there for you.
My guy's got me.
He does.
He's selling this.
He does. He does. Yeah. I can't touch Rachelle's price. My Guy says it's custom. They cost $837.
Holy shit!
No, but this is quality. This is quality.
You're gonna have to sell me on another couple of attributes to this to justify that kind of price.
Seriously, Don.
What are these markings on it? I know I get the face. That's you. But like the blue and the red, do they do anything?
Well, it can be blue and red if it's your favorite color. See, the whole thing is we charge a lot because it's exclusive. There's no other bong like it, right? Okay. It's not a $29.99, stock item here, right? We're talking a bespoke bong. And that's all I wanted to do tonight. I wanted to say bespoke, and I'm good.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
My Guy.
I think it's really
My Guy.
Bong spoke.
And just to make sure that I'm following this, you get like a bespoke package in the mail like twice a month.
Oh yeah, bespoke post. Yeah, it's one of those like.
So that's not that special. Heard.
Whoa.
I don't even know what bespoke means, so I don't.
It's not off the rack. It's not a.
Extra douchey.
That's what bespoke means? Okay.
All right, Amanda.
I'm very excited. I'm very proud of this.
You should be, honestly.
Thank you.
That's really good.
I'm left-handed, and I started drawing from the left side, but I remembered that's how you erase it on accident, so I drew it backwards. Extra points for that. For me. Just for me. So this one here, it's designed for comfort when you hold it. So you put your hand underneath the purple and green stripe there, so it doesn't slip out of your hand. Very important. This is the water. That's not the color. So it's full of water, and it's just a clear one that's got like the little pink polka dots. It's one of those ones where the more you smoke it, the color changes.
There you go.
What the heck?
Yes. So it changes with the temperature and just the amount of smoke residue you have in there. It's pretty reasonably priced, kind of right in the middle, $69.99. Nice. Because we do like saying nice every time we sell one. That's part of it. So the name of it is Nice.
Nice. And you gotta admit, that's nice bong.
Nice.
That's really pretty.
You go nice. And then there's, what's the price? $69.99. Nice. Yeah.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
You could not have known this.
This is your mom?
Well, not mine. Actually, it's my dad's.
Oh, shit!
He had a bong named Torque because he would rest the rings on his hand, and then he'd just pull it. And as you're pulling, all of the motions of the swirling and the bubbling get it going, and so it just flails around as he's smoking out of it. He just called it Torque. So you've gone ahead and unlocked that little feature for me. That's nice.
Nice. Nice. Cool.
I'm glad we said that a lot of times.
Yeah.
That's really good.
All right. Charlie, for you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Rachelle, I'm really sorry. The idea of smoking out of an octopus's dick is a little off-putting. I'm going to have to put you a 1. It is beautiful. And then...
Whatever, Charlie.
Yeah, live a little, Charlie.
Chuck.
You haven't lived till you smoked out of an octopus dick.
I just want to announce that mine's on sale for $19.99.
Oh, hey.
Oh, what that?
Oh, so much of an exclusive and bespoke. He bespoke too soon.
We are now 2 months after release. That's what happened here.
Okay. Well, because it was high price, I was going to put it third, but the top spot. But now that it's gone on sale, I don't want it because I can afford it. So then we'll go Dawn and then Amanda.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Wait, so I'm last?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I hate this game.
I do want to point out my favorite person, though, is I think it's Andrew. Was Andrew the one who just packed this one?
They're fucking funny.
Hell yeah.
Andrew's great. Andrew, have you gotten a sticker yet?
He's getting
You're getting a sticker.
Yeah.
I
For
want
sure.
a sticker.
You're going home with at least one.
Nice.
That's a promise.
That's the name of the bong. Hey.
Hey. Okay,
Nice.
look. If we're going for me, okay? I'm sorry, Dawn. You get 1 point.
You have points now?
Well, they've all been, because for him it was 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I thought that was like first, second. I'm very confused. This is.
I know. I realized how confusing that was.
Okay.
That's fine. If it makes you feel any better, what we've learned is that it comes down to what I say. Because right now, it's 3 and 3 and 3.
Yeah.
So once I make decisions, we're going to figure out who wins.
Oh, we're all tied now.
Yeah,
Okay.
because she got 2,
That's
and then
right.
1, and then 1, and then it went.
Yeah.
in the
Come
actual
back of the
match.
century.
Yeah. So then, this is actually hard for me. Yeah, I hate my fucking dad. So
I knew that was gonna backfire. God! Thanks, Dad.
yeah, Rachelle with Trevor's bent and twisted dick.
Yeah.
You are
That's a fun
winning.
bong.
Thank you so much. Just want to thank my mom and my dad.
I also want to point out that this is kind of how I hoped this would go. So I'm glad that it did. And here's why. I'm a selfish person. For you, Rachelle.
Oh.
For first place.
What?
The cutest little trophy you ever did see. That's adorable. Hell yeah.
Sorry.
No, hang on. It was 2, 1, 1, and then I decided 1.
But then yeah.
And you gave me how many?
I was
You gave Dawn
2.
2. So 1, 1, 2. You're at 4. I gave you 1 point. Charlie gave you 3. So that's
I got
4.
one question.
1, so it's 5. Did I do this wrong?
Probably.
No, you did it right. I won.
Rachelle won.
You did it right, I won.
Look, to be fair, what we
Everything's
do
fucking fine, I
know.
won.
Look, to be fair, what we do know is that I'm bad at math. But what we also know is that Dawn lost, which still is my favorite answer, because that means this is for you.
The weed?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
That's what's up, baby. Elevated.
And the reason that's favorite for me is because if Dawn and Amanda had been first and second, I would have had to give out 2 joints. But because you don't smoke, what's going to happen instead is you get a nice trophy,
Thank you so much.
you get a nice joint, and then we're all going to smoke this.
Yay!
Yeah, that lack of yay totally makes sense. You're not wrong.
Does Dawn not get a prize though?
Dawn came in last.
I came
Aw,
in
heck.
Do you want my
We'll have to have you back to.
I put it on sale too late.
Put it on, yeah.
Yeah, putting it on sale was the problem. For sure. For sure. I mean, we had a legendary artifact made of Trevor's goddamn penis. Okay, correction.
Yeah, you did.
Penis tentacle, which has clearly been opened up and funneled out. Yep. There's a lot of work that went into getting Trevor's dick into a smokable fashion.
I just felt like, what if Trevor's in danger? I don't know. It all feels.
They grow back.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, Trevor's fine.
That's why they throw them.
Yeah.
Is because they just grow right back. Had you brought this up in the jokes, maybe Charlie would have known.
I will do that next time for Chuck. For sure.
It's no
I'm
big
just
deal.
kidding, Charlie.
It's fine.
No, the reason Charlie's mad about that is because he's aware that once I sober up slightly, and we're alone in the house together, I'm just going to keep calling him Chuck from now on.
Are you guys roommates?
For sure.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Poor
Cute.
Charlie has to live with me
Oh my
day in and
goodness.
day out.
Charlie, are you also a furry?
No.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
We were talking about that Red Robin costume, though.
Yeah, I'm on
Dabble.
the lookout. I want a deal, though. You know, I want a good. Yeah. I'm not paying for a full custom thing if I'm getting one.
Furry on a budget.
Charlie, you can be a cheap ass furry.
You can just get a onesie.
That's an option you have. We can get you some like combs and some rubber bands, and you can just pretend to peck at shit.
Sounds
I got
terrifying.
you, Charlie.
I'm so excited for you, Charlie.
Well, thanks.
I got you.
Thanks.
How much time have I wasted?
A lot.
I can't even read a phone. I did this right. Fantastic. I want to thank each and every one of you that came out here and did this.
Thank you,
Thank
Chris.
you.
I hope at least 2 of you had fun.
I had a blast.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
I hope at least 2 of you had fun.
Thank you guys
Thank you for
support
coming
and
out.
sticking around.
Safe
Hell
travels
yeah.
back home.
Now, there is one last question I think that Charlie has for me. Charlie, what is it?
What have we learned, Chris?
What have we learned? I'm gonna be honest. Normally this is just for me. I'm gonna let you guys go ham on this. Did you guys learn anything tonight?
Yeah.
I learned about octopuses.
Yeah.
I learned that Amanda turns into a Wolverine when she's on her period.
It's cool. We learned that Rachelle doesn't know what words are.
Werewolf Wolverine.
A werewolf, excuse me. And I learned that Dawn loves to get off on YouTube car repair.
Yeah, I forgot to go into that, and we're gonna have a conversation outside. Because I've torn apart a Subaru and it never got me hard.
Teach their own.
My grandpa was on that trip with me in Mexico, and his thing is he follows a YouTube channel where they like refurbish fishing boats in Alaska. He loves that. He gets into that.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Teach their own.
Alaska's not worth it. Ever.
There's entire channels where guys just refurbish rusty tools.
Ooh, that'd get my nipples hard. Hell yeah.
Rachelle, you say that it's a joke, but like I can cut glass right now.
I believe you, Chris. You probably got holes in your furry suit.
Yes, just the nip, baby.
My tool collection has to be extensive for good reason.
That's a rusty hammer.
Amanda, did we learn anything?
I was gonna say I learned everything and nothing.
Aw.
Hey, pew pew. I did. Learned a lot and nothing at the same time. It was great.
Yeah, that's usually how this goes.
Yeah.
That means we did it right.
You did your job.
We done did it. Again, Rachelle Cochran, Dawn Gavitte, Amanda Lindale. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We did put socials up during the things. If you're watching on the YouTubes, go find them. They're all funny as fuck. And see what else they had to say. In the meantime, we're going to be back here next month. We're here the second Monday of every month. Okay? So next month is going to be a small listing of people mostly from out of town. And then in June is the roast of Kris Cox.
It's the birthday show. I'm so excited.
So, if you're gonna choose one to come to, make it the one for my birthday. I'd love to see you next month also, but I'm selfish, so come back in June. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to again make sure that we thank each and every one of you who came out. John, the couple from Detroit,
Nice.
Andrew and Andy,
Yeah.
fucking Joey manning the goddamn camera.
Joey. Fuck yeah, Joey.
Fucking Joey, I especially want to give one nice big round of applause for Ryan up at the top.
Yeah!
The whole fucking thing. And of course, lastly, but not leastly, I want to thank my great co-host, the one, the only Charlie Hickmott.
Well, thank you, Chris.
Charlie.
Thanks for giving me something to do.
All right, now before we go, I'd like to start one last chant.
Oh.
Charlie, 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 Charlie.
I like John in the audience saying, Chuck, Chuck.
Yeah.
All right, again, thank you so much for coming out. It has been a blast. I hope we see some of you next month. for my own fucking theme song. Charlie, do you want to do me a huge favor? Possibly get a picture of the all up on the stage.
Yeah.
Who we having on next? With the comedy, Charlie with the facts. Spitting game, feeling like some math. Everything and nothing, everything and nothing, everything and then O-T-H-I-N-G. Everything and nothing, everything and nothing, everything and then O-T-H-I-N-G. Let's take a break, sit back one sec. Gotta take a moment for that mental health check. New filter on our show, one of us got to work. Dynamic duo, don't need no triple threat. Kris and Charlie, bringing you a funny show an hour long of laughs with the best bros. Kris and Charlie, bringing you a funny show an hour long of laughs with the best bros. Everything and nothing, everything and nothing, everything and then O-T-H-I-N-G. Everything and nothing, everything and nothing, everything and then O-T-H-I-N-G. Everything and nothing.
Shut the fuck up, yeah? Shut up.
Okay. Oh, I see. We got it ready. Everything and nothing. I feel good about it.
Everything and nothing.
I thought you would get it.
I looked so like her, but then like the main surrounded. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming out.
Joey, I appreciate you.
Cool, we're good? Yes. Kris, thanks so much, man. Sounds great. Yeah, it was fun. Everything and nothing.
Send me Venmo.
Okay, now I'll put it in the group.
Yeah. That's a good thing. That way I know where to send money.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Me too. It is time.
Good job, you two. It was very fun.
See you, Rachelle.
Bye.
With that clever satire, I'm reading Billy Shakespeare, but please believe I still dumb like Hillsong. Those checking, bagging them up like Billboard. It's elementary, I be perfection. Posted at the club, poking sluts for my erection. Let's spend some time together with me and a skeptic. I inspected the gadget while we watch Lethal Weapon. Eat step, yo, walking.